Hey everyone, and I'm back again. And wow, 3 videos in a row, huh? Well, I I just so happened to go to Walmart, my Walmart, to go and I found more of these guys. And oh wait for it, this. Now I'm kind of unsure what this pack but it says Legendary Modern Decks for 2026. X, so I'm gonna open them again. Open some cards for you again. Yu-Gi-Oh exclusively. Hey, I'm having fun right now. I really, despite how Yu-Gi-Oh is, not many people are like, I know there's like fans, but like they're not as huge as Pokemon fans. But at least with these guys, these are not being just taken off shelves. Oh, so I'm happy to just open one and get and just have fun, you know. All right, come on. Okay, sorry. The seal kind of gets on my nerves. I think. Oh shit. Why you? It's always so stiff. Ooh. Okay. Well, I just got one of my favorite decks of all. One of my favorites. Yeah. My number one favorite is like the Adignisters, but first, Sunvine Crossbreed, Son of Alien. I love that deck. Heck. Then we have Book of Lunar Eclipse. That's new. And this is a shiny. And then next one, ZW Pegasus Twin Saber. Yeah, you can see it in its all shiny glory right there. Next is Gunkin Sunship Shari. Hey, I could probably make a Gunkin ship there. Okay, next one, Slower Sway. I don't know how to say it. Sorry. A swallow. So yeah, there's that one. Ooh, Sea Stealth Attack. This card gives me problems. It gives me so many problems. For those who don't know, in that deck, when you play if you play Yumi and you play this card with a level 5 or higher and another sea creature, if you try to destroy it, you could banish your water or fish monster, and it will protect all cards from being destroyed by card effects, though it doesn't stop them from banishing them, which I don't play much banish. Yeah. Yeah, there is a way to like stop there's a way to destroy it without the effect activating. It's when it's activated. At that point, you set Mystical Space Typhoon, and and if it's activated, you Mystical Space Typhoon down, you activate it, and then it'll destroy it. Anyways, next we have Citadel Well, which is one of Mako Tsunami's cards that he used. I think against Joey once. Yeah. Ancient Warrior Saga East by South Winds. Whoa. Well, this is a I've never seen this card before. Hold on. You must send this card to the graveyard during your standby phase. After it once returned during your main phase, toss a coin. If the results are and send this card to the graveyard. Is this card sent? Okay. This turn, your opponent cannot activate cards effects in response to the activation of Ancient Warrior cards. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that. I just never saw it, so I had to read it myself. We got Melfi Playhouse, which, I mean, look at this. It's just so cute. Now, okay, next one. Dogmatica Nation. Yeah, not really a deck I play. It's not. It's probably strong. It might be like good. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Next card, unauthorized boot up device. Sorry, boot up device. That's pretty cool. Oh, I like machine types. They're fun. I like to play things with like Clockwork Knight. Then we have Super Hammer Samurai Scarecrow. Pretty cool. Well, never really played a Super Hammer Samurai that much. I might start doing more now. Lunalight Serenade Dance. I've definitely played a Lunalight deck in Master Duels. They're pretty fun. Lunalights are very strong, especially with its fusion monster. That one's that's unaffected by other card effects except its own. own archetype. S4 Showdown, you see Time Thief there, one of my favorite cards to play in mini deck because that card basically steals during the standby phase. I think or whenever your opponent after your opponent draws during the standby phase, it will steal a card on top of their deck, and it'll gain different effects. It can gain a different effect to detach that card that it did, like a spell. It can, I forgot. Uh, if it's a monster, you could detach a monster. It will banish itself until the end phase. Spell, I think it returns a card, and another destroys. I don't know. I can't remember. We got Dragon Shrine. I mean, very interesting. And Harpy Conductor. The Harpies have a big, a somewhat, I don't want to say negative, more or less like a infamous reputation for being one of the most censored archetypes in any of these. Next up, we have Neroi, the Dream Mirror Disciple. This deck is pretty cool because it revolves around your field spells. It reveals. Oh shoot! Now we got a bunch of water monsters here. Yeah, so okay, number 7, Rebarian Shark. That's pretty cool. We got a bunch of water monsters now. Marincess Crystal Heart, and Fury of the Kiarushin. And yeah, I don't have a torrential tribute, but I might in this deck. Then and then Lemora, the Forgotten City, which is also treated as Yumi. We got XYZ Remora. Now we have Saber Shark. Oh shit. Saber Shark? Yeah. And then we got the Legendary Fisherman. This is one of my favorite, like, one-off cards and stuff. There's, like, upgraded forms to it. And then the last one's Marincess Pasqualis. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Okay, so we got a bunch of water. I might want to do a water deck, actually. I kind of have a good idea on what one I want from this one. Okay, so that's one pack down. We move on to the next. And these. Alright. Next one, here we go. Now let's see what this deck has in store for me. Ooh, okay. Okay, so the first card is Contract with the Abyss. See, all shiny. Dang, okay, so we got that one. I'll put that over there. Mimicking Man-Eater Bug. I think this is like an upgrade, a retrain of Man-Eater Bug. Yeah, okay, so we have that one. Next. Ooh, Cybers Monsters. Rebuilder. When this card destroys, you could target one. Okay, yeah. We got Cybers Monsters. That's pretty cool. Oh, I really hope I get more. And we got Threshold Borg. Another AI. Another Cybers monster. I liked the Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains anime. It was really fun. I watched it on YouTube and on other platforms. I can't remember which one. Alright, where is my favorite card? Favorite, why did I say not favorite, more or less just, I don't know. Oh yeah, we have Dark. Did I put you in the back? I think. I don't think I remember this card. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm looking through my deck for it. Ah, here it is. Okay. All right, so we have another So yeah, you remember AI Shadow. I like this card so much. Now we have my next favorite card, I Meet You, which is I think when they first met or like when they were together at some point. Man, it's I really loved I as a character. He was really fun. It was sad to see him like die in him saying that he loved Playmaker. It was a touching thing. Next up, Ice Jade Agero Cassis. I'm sorry I can't pronounce that. It's right here. Yeah, so we have that now. Oh. Next one, Armor Dragon Ritual. Knight of Armor Dragons. So we have this we have a new one now. Another ritual card. Another Citadel Whale. Well, Rank Up, Quick Up, Chaos. Yeah, that's really powerful. Sea Stealth Attack again. Okay. Rank Up Magic, the seventh one. Another rank up card. Yeah, yeah. I think they released they released more support for that. Not support. They released a deck for that in Master Duel. We have another one of these guys, the Rebarian Drag Shark. Sorry. Another XYZ Remoris. I might be able to make a deck out of that. Oh, totally now actually. We got Frostosaurus. Pretty cool actually. Pretty cool artwork. Frostosaurus, a normal monster. Next one, Buzzsaw Shark. Yeah, this one will come in really handy for this deck actually, because once you could target it and then special summon another sea creature for yourself. Another city, Lamora City, another sea stealth attack. Oh, speaking of Knight of Armor Dragon, bam! So we have the ritual for it here, so we can actually summon it. That's nice. All right, next one is Raging Storm Dragon Beaufort I 1X or 6. I don't know. I don't read that old language or whatever it is. I'm sorry. Sorry if I offended someone. And oh, holy crap. This is all Lunalite. So we have like Yellow Martin, Lunalite Yellow Martin, the Lunalite Emerald Bird, Lunalite Saber Dancer. I don't think it's this one. No, it's not. It's the upgrade version of that. Lunalite Martin and another Emerald Bird. So we got doubles basically. That could also be made into a deck. Let's see. Yeah, so we could probably make a deck with that now. So that's my next. Now we move on to the last of these ones before we move on to the big one. Here we go again. So first we'll put that away, and I need to make space again. So let me fix all that and put that there, and then this can go over here. AI Shadow, Frost Source, okay. Okay, so okay, that's now this is a coincidence. Another one of these on top. Sunvine Crossbreed. Virtual World Gate Zwanu? I think I did play this deck in Master Duel. It was somewhat fun. I don't play decks that are just strong. I just play ones that are interesting to me. Sunfine Daphne. That's another one for that deck. ZW Pegasus. Yeah, I kind of saw that one. Danmari Adagnister. Finally, another Adagnister. I love them so much. So yeah, we have that here. We'll put that there. Here, let's actually, come on. Yeah, so we have that. Sorry, gotta move stuff again. Dang. Okay, there, over here. Then put that right here. Okay. Oh, shoot. We got a Marincess Wave right here. Pretty cool. More Marincess stuff. Another rank up magic, the 7th one. Next one is Edgem Scythe. Oh, this is the I freaking love the Fluffle Frightfur deck. That one's pretty strong. It's strong on its own when you play it right. It's a mixture of like sharp tools, like saw blades and like cutting objects, X mixed with Fluffle monsters, which are just these, I think like teddy bears and like things that you get of like stores and stuff and like cranes. We got Curse of Dragon, the Cursed Dragon. well, ain't that redundant? Sorry, hold on. Curse of Dragon, the Cursed Dragon. That is a mouthful. Oh dang! All right, now we move on to Thunderhand. Pretty cool. Ancient Warrior Saga East by South. Another one of these guys. Okay, we got Frightfur Jar. Yeah, this is what I mean by the Frightfur. They're like Frightfur Edgems. Yeah, Melfi Mommy. I like these ones. I like the cute ones. These are cool. There's that there was a other like fluffy like purely those cuties. They're cool. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I have to gush over a lot of things. Demar, you can come here. Okay. S-Force Professor de Gamma? Oh, shoot. So another S-Force card. I really want this one to get more support. Art. Number Overlay Boost. So we have that now. Next is Rose Paladin. Pretty cool. Another, that's, I forgot what the, Cybernetic Revolution. The cyber, I do like the cyber deck too. It's pretty fun. Another Marinsa Seahorse. Another Marinsa's card. Another Ocean City, which we'll just skip over. Ooh, Crystal Heart. Another one of these. But, oh, Legendary Fisherman number 3. This is a big pull for me, definitely. Hey, yeah, by trimming a Legendary Fisherman, yeah, this one's a very strong one, especially when it has Sea Stealth and Yumi on the field. Okay. Marinsa Seahorse, another Buzzsaw, and Marincess Battle Ocean. I did play the Marincess deck. That one's very strong too, actually. Okay. So that's all the cards out of that. Now we can move on to the okay. Yeah, so I have my deck over here. Now we can move on to this one. And yeah, I'm trying to make sure not to like ruin the box. Yeah, so we have sorry. Ugh, dang. This shit is hard, actually. Ah, here we go. Finally. Ah. Dang. Okay, so now we have it right here. So yeah, it's out of the box. It's pretty decent. So it says right here, Sky Striker, X Saber, Mitsurugi. Okay, so I'm assuming those are archetypes that are played a lot. I think I went against a Mitsurugi before and Sky Striker, but never X Saber. X Saber kind of has some broken cards in it too. There's a okay, so Yeah. Ah, screw it. Why not? I don't want to like ruin it because I kind of don't have like a deck box for myself. I need to find one. Okay, so. Oh, whoa. Whoa, okay. That's pretty cool. Dang. Oh, these are cool. Okay. So we got three cases here. We got X Saber, Sky Striker, or you can see they're they're like shiny, really shiny. And then Mitsurugi right here. This is like a very shiny. There's two cards in here. This I might want to play like Mitsurugi actually. It seems like the much stronger deck. So yeah, we have it here, and what's this? Sign up. Yeah, so we have all that now. So I don't know how I would show this deck off. Actually, I don't know if I want to open this. I think I have sleeves. Okay. Okay, so we have the Mitsurugi cards. Oh, these are shiny. Okay, so we have like shiny cards right here. Sorry for the. Yeah, you can see we have this one, Mist Worm. Yeah, so Mist Worm, pretty shiny, pretty cool. Next is Reinforcements of the Army. That's pretty neat. And then last but not least is Ame Namorika no Mitsuru. I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry. So yeah, we have this one here. They're pretty like strong. These are pretty cool cards. And I just pulled like very strong deck support basically. Yeah, so these cards, these are amazing. And I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It kind of warms my heart to play Yu-Gi-Oh. It really is. I don't really get much I don't play it that much with people like out just in real life because well, not many people play it. It's not really known. So yeah. Now we have a Neuron. So we have these things. Those are pretty cool actually. So this is the Mitsurugi deck, which I'll probably just place this in here because it's part of the deck. Okay, so first we have this first one. Yeah. And then we have like I don't know what these are based on. I think they're like I know they're like maybe Japanese like mythology. They look awesome, dope as hell. Oh, so yeah. Okay, so it's just a bunch of like ritual support, Mitsurugi Tempest, a bunch of these. Ooh, Ash Blossom. Three copies. 3 copies of Ash Blossom. I'll tell you what, my opponent in real life is gonna have a bad day. Hey, I'm telling you. Pot of Extravagance. Forbidden Tempest. Okay, so it's like three. See, you can see right there. I'm not trying to show it off because I think you guys know what a Mitsurugi deck. Infinite Impermanence. That's pretty strong. Tornado. Oh no, this guy. Number 41, Babushka, the Terribly Tired Tapir. That one got banned in Master Duel because it switches all your cards into defense. I'm not sure what though for. I think it was part of like a combo. Number 90 Galaxy Photon. Okay, so these are like not exclusively. Oh, big win. Okay, hold on. Number 60 Dugress the Timeless right here. But okay, hold on. So it's not all it. Light Dragon Agnister. Right into that's going straight into my that is going straight into my That's going right into my deck for my eye monsters. Next one is Super Slayer Typhoon Sky Crisis. Yes, that's another one. And this one's similar to that other one. I forgot his name. What was it? It's the one that you could summon through an Xyz monster just by over like oh I don't know, not overlay, something else. Else, and it can clear out. It can send all other cards to the graveyard. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at that. We got IP Masquerada, Masquerina. I can't pronounce her name. Sorry. The Dark Charmer, Gloomy. And kind of reminds me of me actually. Dynamondo. That's pretty cool. We got two of those, and then the last two are SP Little Knight. So yeah, that this deck is pretty. So these cards do actually have like some stuff in there. Yeah, so let's all right, so we'll get like certain cards in here. Reinforcement of the army. This one's a cool shiny, and yeah, I might put sleeves on that one, and just to stop it from like being damaged. What's going on over? Hold on. Sorry if something's happening in the background. Hold on, I gotta get some. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a Pokemon card sleeve for this one, which I know is kind of, I would say kind of stupid, but you know it's the only one I have. So we're carding this one, and then we're gonna put in this because reinforcement of the army. That could actually okay. Hold on, actually this card can actually go into my Sky Striker deck actually. But maybe I'll have a second copy in this one. Okay, so this was from that Mitsurugi deck. I didn't know that this would do that, so we have that now. Quite enjoy it. Now we move on to I guess the one that you guys may want to see if I have an audience entitled, which is Sky Striker. So let's try it. Ooh. So first off, we have these cards. Ooh, these might be. I don't know what they do. I'll have to scan them in because I do play these. So yeah, we have. So yeah, now we move on to Sky Striker with the first card, Sky Striker Mobilize. So for those who may have not played Sky Striker before, for like I know many of you guys may have actually played Sky Striker, but for those who haven't, Sky Striker is a deck based around. Okay, for the most part, it's based around two cards specifically, two monster cards in your in your main deck. The two specifically being Ray and Rose. We also have a Nibiru. My opponents better watch out. But anyways, yeah. So Sky Striker. What was it about? Well, it was based around these two cards basically, and then when you that you brought out basically. I can't even talk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not talking that much. I'm having a hard time. I'm autistic, and I need to think before I speak. Yeah, basically, you start with those two, Ray and Rose, and they can link one cards like Sky Striker Ace Kagari, like different suits that do like different abilities, like allow you to attack directly, make a monster stop an attack, banish a lot of things. Oh, we have one token. That's pretty neat. I would need a second one. So yeah, we have this one. Yeah, here's Rose's Zeke, which are named after like Japanese planes, I think. A Japanese plane, just one. And I don't know how. So yeah. So yeah, you link it to that, and then it's also based around spell cards, heavily spell cards, because as there's a bunch of like Upstart Goblin, Raigeki, Hyperbeast Feather Duster. Yeah, you could see right here. So a bunch of doubles. Call by the Grave. That's gonna come in handy. Like here, Sky Striker Mobilize. What these cards do basically is in Sky Striker decks, you need like 3 spell cards in the graveyard to gain an extra effect. And usually these cannot be played when there's a monster in the main monster zone, but you can have one in the extra monster zone, which is why you need the link monsters, and they do different effects. So like this one, Sky Striker Maneuver. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target a face-up monster on the field, destroy it. Then if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you could destroy a spell on the field, either from your field or the other's field. So yeah, very strong, very, very like powerful. Ooh, triple tactic. That's gonna come in handy. A lot of these will help me a lot. Alright, because I'm trying to build a very strong deck for myself and really go into like some tournaments maybe. If I ever find one here. I live like somewhere in Georgia. That's all you're getting. I'm not gonna expose myself. Oh, I do live in Georgia at least. He's and I don't know why am I saying just Georgia, but I'm fine. No one cared to come here. And then we have the Sky Strike. So that's Sky Striker. I'm not sure if I hope you guys are not like angry for whatever reason because I'm like doing certain shit. I'm just trying to play this out. Next one is X Saber. Okay. Oh, this is not coming apart. Okay. Yeah. So fun. I actually did play all these decks. Actually, I think okay. I don't know. I'm like saying I didn't do things and I did do things. I'm like, what the? All right. X Saber, Gotham's Emergency. Oh, we got new one, and that's new. Okay, so maybe we got new cards. So just X Saber decks, they're just based on summoning these cards. Ooh. Oh, these are just okay. Sorry, those I'll get to those in a minute. Those were the like they had things like X Saber Gotham. They're like these warrior type monsters that tune and stuff. They're heavy on synchro summoning. Okay. Aw, that's cute. Oh, it's all 3. I love these. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I need to sit down. Look, it's all 3 of these little guys. I love them. They're so adorable. These guys are like jellyfish, like little creatures. I really do enjoy them. I'll probably put those in my other deck. Yeah, so we have a bunch of X Saber stuff, like X Saber Slash, Fire Formation Tenkai, 3 of those. Another Call by Grave and Triple Tactic, Pot of Prosperity. I think this card got banned too. Ew. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so now we're getting to the actual Saber Hole Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. Oh, it's a Daruma doll. I remember seeing that in a movie once. I think in As the Gods Will. That was one. We got the Mistworm again, but we already have a shiny of that. Oh, we got some cool ones too. We got Mistworm, the X Saber Uberum. Ooh, Black Rose Dragon. I actually saw a pop figure of that in a store once. We got Natura Beast and Natura Barracan. Those cards freaking suck to go against because they stop you from playing your spells. Sure, they come at the cost of your opponent. Sure, it comes at hold on. It comes at the cost of sending 2 cards to the graveyard for the Natura Beast and okay, the same for this one too, but for traps. When a trap is activated, but they're not played that often. Natura Beast This one right here, I get on my nerves because it sends 2 cards from your deck to the grave to negate an activation of a spell card, then destroy. This card must be face up and failed to resolve this effect. It's not once per turn. You have to play a quit spell over it, like one spell and then another when it negates that first effect, just so you can play something because it can't do it twice. X-Saber got him. This card is really actually powerful because what it does is that you contribute 1 X-Saber monster to make your opponent discard 1 random card out of their hand. X-Saber Hyunlei, which targets up to 3 spells on the field to destroy them. We got Trishula. Yeah, this card is also very difficult to go up against because it banishes 3 cards from your graveyard, field, and hand. We got X-Saber Souza, Cloud Castle, another Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. Okay, that's a new one. Reverus Crocodragon Arctheus. And the last one is a Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign, Chengi Ying. Yeah, okay. So that's all these cards in here. Oh shit. I'm enjoying these. These are pretty cool. I'm happy to play them. I'm hoping to play these in games once. So I'm not sure. I have to look up the ban list for the real life card game for some of these, but I hope most of these can be played. Well yeah, they can. Just like obviously you can't play the number 41 card. Sorry, I need to catch my breath. A little break from that, actually. So yeah, we have all these cards. I'm not sure what they do, but I'm gonna see what they... I'm gonna, scan them. I think they'll give me stuff, hopefully. Just for a little side break, though. Hold on. Little side break here. Meet my rabbit, Peter. He's been keeping me company. Also, please ignore his nails. I need to go get him professionally done at a sanctuary. He keeps me company. I really love him. And it's upsetting for me. I'm not very good at talking with people. Animals are really the only thing I talk with. It's that much, which is not that weird. Weird. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'm happy to just do this for you guys because obviously I love Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole. It's been around I've been around for a long time, actually. Yeah, well, in my case, I guess. Yes, it really sucks. It really sucks that the Tezuka Takahashi passed away in a drowning accident. And it's really upsetting to see how much of a legacy that he's left behind for this. I really hope that, well, I really hope it still goes on even after so much. So yeah. With that out of the way, I'm happy you guys were here. Thank you for watching this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As these old opening card videos as should, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, so bye bye.